Hi, everyone, and welcome to our Game of the Week. The energy today just feels different in here. We've been building toward this game. This is one both teams have had circled on the schedule since the start of the season. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on the second-ranked team, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
And your East Carolina Pirates will take over first and
10. First down here for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Stopped right there at the line, no gain. The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Pirates will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And a low line drive, ugly punt. And it's taken at the 45. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Costly holding penalty there, backs him up 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it to the left. Making people miss. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Here's the second down play. And they'll use the ground game here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Picks up 4. Third down coming.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Sticking with the running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Maybe a little bit too creative here on this 4th down play call by the offense. I think the defense was anticipating the offense trying to get the ball into the hands of that receiver, whether it was a pass or a run. And by anticipating it, they're able to keep him short of the 1st down marker.
East Carolina's offense is back out on the field now. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And on the carry, he's heading left. Tackle, but 1st down.
Everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Running with purpose. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Handoff heading left. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Here's the handoff. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. The Pirates hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And they get him down after the completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Got space looking for the end zone here. Touchdown, Green Wave. Strong game by this quarterback.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. Right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's got some space. Past the 50, inside the 40. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And that run produces a decent gain. Second down play coming up for this offense.
At the 17-yard line. Brings up second down.
Same tailback, another carry. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll run the option. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
Brings up fourth down. Number 19 on the field. Next, the end of the first quarter. With the score, Tulane 7, East Carolina.
We'll start off the second quarter with a field goal attempt here. It's a fake. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. Off the fake, the holder finds his receiver. Touchdown, Tulane. This quarterback on fire today. Now some trickery for a touchdown, and Kirk, that defense just caught completely flat-footed that time.
Well, it's because it was a perfect call at the right time by this head coach and the special teams coordinator, and your opponent was clearly not prepared for that fake at all. It's an exciting way to score this touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 1 on the play. Second down coming up.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. They'll feed the back again. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Second down after that previous play. They're going to run it here. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Where is the first down?
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. It's a run to the left. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Trying to make it 3 straight. 3rd down and conversion. They need a yard here. Can he make it to the marker? Brought down at the 40. That'll be a 1st down. The Pirates come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground here. Finds room at the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
2nd down play coming up. The back's got it. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The Pirates are in the red zone. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And there's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. They'll hand it off. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The Pirates looking to crank up the tempo a bit. 4th down, he's throwing for it. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, East Carolina.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Automatic in the PAT.
East Carolina, 7.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Gain of 11. And a 1st down for the offense.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. 1st down now. And now the running back's got it again. Powering through. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
At the
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll run it to the right side. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Timeout, East Carolina.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Defense not pressing this time. Quick throw caught on the left side. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense. East Carolina's offense is back out on the field now. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive? Try to cut in. Here's the throw deep downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Pirates will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's on the run, launches deep. It's intercepted, threw it across his body. Going the other way, can they catch him? Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. One more play before they head to the locker room. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Pirates will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They get the second half started with their running play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
On third down, he drops to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
He's standing at the 25-yard line. Bring up second down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it. A fourth down conversion. Drive stays alive.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
He's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. Brings up second and goal.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And the PAT is good.
Kick this one away.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Pitch to the back. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
And your East Carolina Pirates will take over first and 10.
East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Now it's second down here. Heading left after the handoff. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Testing the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of... Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. They've converted 2 of 3 so far on fourth down, and they'll stay aggressive here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They'll run it here. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And now the handoff. He's found some room with the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flashed at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Touchdown, Green Wave. And they will claim the second half lead. Took some extra time in the weight room paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
24-yard line. Second down.
A gain makes it second and medium. Ball handed off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Pick up a 5. Brings up third down.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. And they pick up the first on the ground. The Pirates' offense is on the move now.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Loses 3. Brings up second down.
Here's the second down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Man, this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Tulane 21, East Carolina 14.
We've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Pirates.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down at the 21.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Running back with the carry. He's tackled at the 24-yard line. Brings up second down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? No press coverage. The DB is backing up now. Looking to pass here on second down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Enough for a first down at the 37. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the catch. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Defensive penalty sets up a 1st and 5 for the offense. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Runs right over the defender. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
13. And a first down for the offense.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Press coverage now from the secondary. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And that football is out. A potentially game-changing play, but who's got it? The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
There's the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Gain of 6. And that's a first down for the offense.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Hands off to the left. He shreds the tackle. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Tailback with another carry. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. And a timeout is called. They'll talk it over. Tied late here in the 4th quarter. So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. And here's the handoff. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Check, check.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here comes a handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And then first down, right back to the running game. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
At the 22-yard line. Brings up second down.
The defense needs a stop to force overtime. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. The football knocked loose in the backfield. And the defense jumps on the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were on this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
First and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Gain of 4. It's now second and goal.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. We're going to score with a run to the right. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Gain of 2.
And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Tulane.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. So here we go. In the final seconds, one swing of the leg for the win. And it's good. A walk-off game winner. Well, you love to see a game come down to the final possession. It was who's going to have the football last, and they were able to make plays and come out with a win.
Yeah, not only the final minutes, but the final drive. And that entire unit looked calm, cool, and collected. It was well called by their offensive coordinator, and this defense just couldn't stop them when they needed to.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.